Hi guys, episode 6. This is the last episode in our foundation series, and it's going to be about mind games. But before we jump into this is a t-shirt that I've designed for myself for AGEIS to celebrate more or less my 65th year birthday. But I'm eventually going to produce t-shirts that the same basic design, but they would either have changing attitudes towards aging, which is a celebration because our world looks at aging like it's a death sentence, and it's something to be celebrated. And the other one is as a man thinketh, so is he, which you've heard me repeat over and over. But this is the basic design, and on the back, everything would generally be the same besides the happy birthday, and basically the word is the only thing that's different. So anyway, eventually that will be the t-shirts and tanks and jackets will be available on my website. Without further ado, mind games, the games we play with ourselves. We want to learn how to win all those battles that, and as a win, I mean keep us moving in the direction that we want to go in order to achieve the goals that we have set before ourselves. And we do play some games on ourselves, and all of us know it. So learn by my example. Roll the tape.
Thanks for coming along. So I am coming out of week 5, going into week 6. My body is really starting to rock and roll. It really is. I've lost 8 pounds. Workouts are hard. You know, the whole theory behind what I believe is as a man thinketh, so is he. We are in my bathroom. I guess this is not the greatest place to go, but we just recently remodeled it. Oh, there I am. And it's gorgeous. I design, my husband builds. We love nice things. Love nice. I always believe you make your house a home. You just don't live with it, throw crap in it. So anyway, we have a really homey home. You'll learn about it later on as you get closer to me. So anyway, so we're going into week 6, and I don't do well going out to dinner, and I don't do well. Somehow I started to introduce cookies and cakes. I don't know. I think I'm trying to sabotage myself because this is a big thing, and it's not easy. So going out to dinner is becoming a problem. Even that occasional alcohol is a problem. It literally stops my weight. So if I'm on a groove of losing weight, it'll just stop it. Just stop the whole thing, which is kind of crazy to me, but it has that much of effect. So I love Chris because he's allowing me just to walk through that whole thing of realizing the effect that food has on it. He does not applaud it. He's like, you got to get serious, girl. When you come back from Proverbs, I go on Friday, it's showtime. He goes, I expect you to enjoy your vacation, but to enjoy my vacation to him, it's probably a glass of wine a day. Enjoying a vacation for me, it is probably bottle, easily. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. I am going to enjoy it, but I see the effect that alcohol and just stepping out of line at all within your diet, not getting the proteins, not getting the carbohydrates, not getting what my body needs in order to get me to where I want to go. It's just not worth it. So that's a big struggle. I have emotional dips when I fail myself in those areas because I do want this. And you know, I see women who are generally in my age, over 50, with rocking bodies. I mean, rocking bodies. And I know for myself, that's me. That's Tamara K. So I need to kick it up. But everything's coming in good. I feel great. Body's starting to really rock. So Chris is a really smiley person. I mean, really upbeat. He reminds me so much of Matthew, that type of coach that silently drills you to be the best that you can. And so he's really my whole philosophy about what I'm doing and everything is for people is ageless, or is as a man thinketh, so is he. And so Chris has taken me through my workouts to a whole nother level. For instance, just before I left, my father has been struggling with lungs issues and was hospitalized, and I went back home. So before I went home, my last workout, we did standing presses. And we did like 10 with the bar, so it's 45 pounds. So we did like 10, 15, and then he said 20. I could barely get out over 15, barely 20. In fact, after 17 reps, I had to rack it. And so I racked it, did 2 sets of those, and blah, blah, blah. Literally thought my shoulders were going to fall off my body. So anyway, I go on vacation, come back. First workout after a 6-hour flight the night before. Go see Chris. He goes, let's do some shoulders. Shoulders, get the bar, 45 pounds. And he goes, okay, do 10 reps. I do 10 reps, knock them out, no problem. I can handle this. I've done it. I know my limit. That's the problem. I know my limit. I thought I knew my limit. So he goes, I stand back and he goes, all right, I want you to do 50. And I thought he said 15. And then he goes to me, did you hear me? And I go, 50? I go, I could barely do 17. You want me to do 50? So I went to my happy place, just set my sight on 25. Knocked them out. Kept going. I think I had to end up racking it at 30. Took a bit of a break, stepped back, did 5 more, and just did the 50. After I finished my 50, I'm feeling good. I did, blah, 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 blah. I think I took a 90-minute second break, and he goes, 50 more. And I was, what? Anyway, do them, lo and behold, I did them. And teaches me a lot because he's taken me through this thing that as a man can do it, so is he. And so along the lines of what I'm after in the whole journey with you guys, because it's true. As you think in so many aspects, so are you. So that's one thing we have to do. Another thing that he took me through, I have to watch what I say to him. So if I ever challenge him, he's gonna bring it on. So the most I would do comfortably in a row was 20 on my own, and that was stretching it. And so with him, I've been going, 25 to 35 to 40. So he starts off the set with 30s or 27s. So I think we went to 30s. We went to 45s, and I made a comment about the other rack, with the really heavy racks, weights. I said, yeah, that weight. He told me to go get the 65. And I go, no, that's the guy's weights. Girls don't go over there. Wrong thing to say to Chris. So he proceeds, I do 65, he pulls out the 75, and he pulls out, I finished with 85, 12 reps each. 10 reps each. The guy's a maniac. But you know what? My traps were shot for about a week, but this man's doing it. He's bringing out in me things I didn't even know I could do. So, interesting journey. Feel amazing. Have learned a lot about the impact of foods and what it really does to your body. And he's good. Gosh, we need to duplicate this man, send him across the United States, because he's good. He's allowed me to test and do the things that I think, because I'm a know-it-all, do the things that I think are right, and then he just explodes them right out of the water. So anyway, you guys have an amazing day. Love ya. And as a man thinketh, so is he. AGEIS.
Hi. So, the games we play with ourselves, right? There is a biblical scripture that I stand on and have stood on for years, and it is, as a man thinketh, so is he. And I think it's from Proverbs 23:7. And basically that scripture said to me that as I think, I'll do. So if I think I can do something, I'm right, I can do it. But if I think I can't do something, I'm right, I won't be able to do it. So that scripture has always been very powerful for me, and I use it every day. So it leaves me without giving excuses to myself, because it makes me think exactly and analyze within myself what I'm saying with myself about what I want to actually get accomplished. So with that, let's do our Making Things Real readings for today. Another 2 short ones. The first one is just a thought. Reality. Reality is an expression of our thoughts, or especially our hidden thoughts. We are responsible for our own reality. Proverbs 23:7, for as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. My second reading, life experience. Keep moving. From my own personal experience, your mind is going to give you a billion of excuses of why you should not begin a new adventure. The way I overcame this was, in spite of what my mind was saying to me, I still continued to get dressed for my workout. I still continued in action to do what I needed to do to get out and start my run. Every single day, my body and mind wanted to stop me, but I continued in this process of action to do what I needed to be done to move forward to my goal of becoming a runner. By continuing to do this action over and over again, today that battle was won. Through perseverance, and because of that, I rarely have that battle any longer, because my mind and body know that in spite of the billion excuses going off in my head, I'm still going out for a run. So, my advice to you, get dressed. So, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. So, have an amazing day and go out and make someone else's day amazing. Thank you.